Hi everyone, welcome to my next vlog on the current coronavirus epidemic that's been going on now for the past few weeks. If anything, I feel a bit late in joining sort of everyone's discussions about this illness that's been spreading from China. Basically, since Christmas I've been on my GP rotation and I've just been really busy with having to be in for 8 o'clock and then not being home till 6:30. It's basically always been dark when I've been at home or at the flat or anything like that. But yeah, I thought I'd finally sort of give my thoughts on the current coronavirus crisis that's going on, because obviously the virus has spread to loads of different countries now. It started off in China, in a city called Wuhan. And I think there's over 30,000 cases of the virus over there. And the thing is, I don't think there have been any confirmed cases in the UK, but where I am currently on placement, it's in a place called Birkenhead, and it's about 5 miles away from Arrowe Park Hospital. And for anyone who doesn't know, I think sometime last week about maybe 100 UK citizens were flown back from China and are being held at that hospital right there. So I'm literally here and coronavirus is there. I'm just trying to think, actually. I don't think I've read anywhere where it said that any of the people on the flight back from China are confirmed even to be ill, to be honest, so there might not be any virus then. I think the whole quarantine thing is just like it's a medical precaution, keep them sort of away from mixing with other people for 14 days, and hopefully by then any virus won't be able to spread once they're in contact with anyone. So basically, how worried should we be? I think I've been reading somewhere that the death figures might be as high as 700 in China out of over 30,000 cases, and sort of countries that we know that it's spread to in Europe, like Germany, where there might be sort of a dozen confirmed cases, and France there are like a handful, like I said, in the UK. So the kind of symptoms that people with the virus are getting are basically they're like flu symptoms, like fever and aches, feeling generally unwell. And I think when it gets quite bad, it's things like breathing problems, which is, I'd think that given how many number of people come to the GP every day with flu symptoms, cough, cold, fevers, I would have imagined that people would be more worried about it, or at least concerned about it when they've been coming in. But the whole while I've been on GP, no one's really been saying anything about, like patients I'm talking about, no one's sort of come in with fevers and gone to the doctor and been like, oh, I'm a bit worried, is this corona or anything like that, which is probably a promising sign more than anything. I know that loads of GPs have sent messages to patients, and they have sort of notices in the practice that say if you've got a fever or cold symptoms, just stay at home and sort of get bed rest, drink lots of fluids and things like that to avoid anyone sort of spreading it by coming to the doctors and things like that. But the overall outlook on the crisis is far from under control yet. But I know that there's talk of vaccines coming out in the next year for it. Hopefully by then it will have died down, because when it all started off, the number of cases were like doubling every day, but it's since really shallowed out, the number of sort of cases that are coming on that are being reported. The thing is, with the numbers of people that are sort of being seriously ill from the virus, I think a lot of them they'll either be quite elderly or already have some kind of chronic illness, or quite young. But I think that I think the general opinion is that if someone who was quite young, fit and healthy were to actually get coronavirus, then their own immune system would probably be able to fight it off. And even the more serious cases if they were to sort of affect someone in the UK, we've got really good medical facilities in hospitals to make the effects hopefully not too serious or too damaging. So in essence, if you wanted to know how worried you should be in the UK, it could be that there'll be a confirmed case here eventually at some point, but I'll tentatively say that it's probably not something that you should be too worried about, in the sense of, oh my god, what if it comes to England and we all get infected and it's going to be disastrous. It's unlikely that we're going to get to, it's unlikely that it's actually going to be as bad as people might have been fearing, especially in the first week when the cases were multiplying as high as they were, but fingers crossed. And thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for my next vlog.